Melissa. Hello, Alex. Nice to meet you. I'm Melissa.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you this special report. A patient described as extremely dangerous may have escaped from the Madisonville Psychiatric Hospital 2 days ago, according to an anonymous tip. Hospital officials have released no information, and WMAD is still trying to confirm details. So far, we have had no luck reaching Dr. Franklin Grimm, the director of the hospital, for comment. Our experts recommend that if you see or have seen anybody betraying or wearing hospital garb, contact your local authorities immediately. Please keep your radios tuned to WMAD for the latest updates. To repeat, a patient described as extremely dangerous has reportedly escaped from the Madisonville Psychiatric Hospital, though that information has not yet been confirmed.
Okay, call me just as soon as you get this message, okay?
Graham, I know you said to hold all of your calls.
No, don't. I don't have any time. I've got to go.
I know that's what you said, but...
No, don't even start. Did the head of security call?
You mean ski mask?
Yes, ski mask.
Well, what do you call him when you talk to him?
Ski mask. Did he call?
He's on vacation this week, isn't he?
Yes, I know he's on vacation, but did he call?
No.
Good, let me know if he does.
I can't believe it. Me either. You seen Dr. Grimm? I don't think he's here today.
What is it?
If anybody sees me, I'll never get out of here.
Dr. Grimm,
Dr. Clark,
I need to talk to you.
I'm on my way out.
You can't leave yet. We need to talk.
I'm on my way out. We'll talk tomorrow.
Tomorrow will be too late. The situation is such
You're
that
supposed to be at Dawson Springs, aren't you?
my talents are being wasted in Dawson Springs.
Tomorrow, Doctor, tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow, okay?
Dr. Graham's office?
Here. We'll talk about it tomorrow now. Excuse me.
You've got to hear my complaints sooner or later.
Tomorrow!
Is Alex home?
Alex.
Yeah, I have a date with him. I'm actually about 2 minutes late.
You must be Melissa. Come on in.
We will return to Maniac on the Loose after this very quick message. Thank you so much for watching our movie Maniac on the Loose here on YouTube.
So is Alex home?
He had to go out.
Because I'm actually running really late and he said he'd be here all ready to go.
He should be back soon.
So where did he go?
It's not my place to say.
Oh, come on. Well, how long ago did he leave?
About 15 minutes ago.
And you won't tell me where he went. Look, this is a blind date. I'm already running late as it is. And when I get here, my date's already gone. And he left before I was even supposed to show. And you're not going to tell me what was so important that he just stand me up.
He's not standing you up.
He'll be here soon?
He should be.
This is weird, but I'll wait for a minute. Well, you know I'm Melissa, but I don't know your name. So what's your name? What should I call you?
Those are two different questions.
Huh?
You asked me what my name was, and then you asked me what you should call me. Those are two different questions. I'll answer the second one. You can call me Max.
Max.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, Max. Okay, this is just too weird. I'm leaving.
No.
Get out
Don't
of
go.
my way!
Don't go. He'll be back.
Well, then tell me where he went.
To the store.
For what? Look, you better tell me what he went to the store for, or you better get out of my way so I can leave. Okay, let me put it this way. If you don't get out of my way, I'm gonna take my knees and ram your balls up through your skull.
Deodorant.
What?
He was getting ready for your date and he realized he was out. He ran to the store to get some deodorant.
Deodorant?
Deodorant. So if you want to leave, go right ahead. If you want to stay and wait for him, he shouldn't be much longer. It's your choice.
I'll give him another minute.
Okay. Where are my manners? Can I get you anything while you wait?
I'll take something cold if you'll join me.
Here you go.
Thank you.
It's good water. Go ahead, drink up.
Is that a working fireplace?
Other than the fact that it doesn't have a damper.
Damper.
It's the thing that you open when you're burning a fire so the smoke goes out the chimney. And you close it when you're not burning so you don't lose any heat. It also keeps animals out. Birds and such.
Well, I guess I don't know much about fireplaces. They're pretty, though.
I like the flames. They remind me of a bunch of tongues licking at the wood.
So, do you live here with Alex?
No, how's that water?
Good. How's yours?
So how'd you meet Alex?
On the internet.
On the internet? You have to be careful with that kind of stuff. There's a lot of nuts out there over those computers.
I'm not worried. Alex seems like a perfect gentleman.
So let me get this straight. You meet some guy over the computer, and then you come to his house? And you said this was a blind date, so you don't even know what he looks like.
That's right.
Not so smart if you ask me.
For our first in-person meeting, we decided to meet for coffee in public in the morning. Wouldn't you say that's pretty safe? Only Alex said his car was in the shop, so he gave me his address, had me to drive by and honk, and he said he'd be right out. Sounded pretty safe to me. Are you sure you're not Alex?
What?
Well, you wouldn't be just pretending to not be Alex because maybe I wasn't what you were expecting?
No, I wouldn't.
Because if you want to call this whole thing off, that's fine. You just tell me and I'll leave. But don't lead me on and don't play games.
I said I'm not Alex.
Okay. Have you known Alex long?
I'm helping him do some work around the place.
Oh, is that what you do for a living? A handyman, I mean.
No!
Well, what do you do?
I'm over at the Madisonville Psychiatric Hospital.
The insane asylum?
It's a facility for the mentally disturbed.
Well, but you know all about the escape then.
The escape?
Yeah, I was on the radio today. A couple days ago, one of their patients escaped. They say he's really dangerous. Well, but you've probably heard about it.
What, you think I didn't hear about it?
Well, what happened?
I don't know!
Sorry, I just thought that... Well, now, you know what? It's really scary, but I think I saw him.
Who?
The escaped lunatic. I think I saw him this morning on my way here. He was standing outside my car just staring at me. Oh, it gives me the creeps just thinking about it.
It wasn't him.
Oh, yeah? Well, how do you know?
You see, you report this shit to the media and suddenly everywhere people turn, they see a maniac on the loose. What do you think this guy's just gonna walk around in broad daylight and show everyone how crazy he is? He's too smart for that.
So, do you know who it is?
What? No! Look, what the hell's with all the questions here? I wasn't there when it happened, okay? I don't know anything about it. What, am I supposed to have all the answers? Am I? Am I? Damn it!
We will return to Maniac on the Loose after these messages.
We now return to Maniac on the Loose.
Are you okay in there? Max! Well, you didn't touch your water. Should I bring it in? I don't think Alex is gonna show.
You're not going anywhere.
Ah!
Yes, may I help you, sir?
Do you live here?
Why, yes. Yes, I do.
For how long?
Well, not long. Why do you ask?
I spent some of my childhood in this house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to live here.
Well, is that so? How long has it been since you moved out?
It's been a while.
Well, the reason I'm asking is because I know quite a bit about the history of this house. A number of different families have lived here over the years. Did you live here long?
Long enough. I'm in from out of town. This is the first time I've been back in over 20 years.
20 years? Well, that's quite a hiatus. Are you back in town for a reason?
My father's funeral.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
It's all right. I didn't really know him. We had a strained relationship.
I am so sorry to hear that. That is a true tragedy. A father and son having a difficult relationship.
I guess I'm looking for some closure, and it brought me here.
Well, what can I do to help?
Would it be asking too much if I could see my old room?
Well,
That's all right. Like, you don't know me. I shouldn't be putting you in an awkward position like this.
No. Come on in.
Are you sure it's okay?
Absolutely. Come on. You'll have to forgive me if I seem overly interested in your predicament, but I can relate to you. You see, I too had a difficult relationship with my own father, though I was able to rectify the situation. I'm sorry that you weren't able to come up with a similar solution during your own father's lifetime, but perhaps revisiting a few old ghosts would be just what the doctor ordered for you.
Maybe.
You know, family is really all we have in this life. It's the only thing that you can truly depend on. One should never be without family. I mean, that's my motto.
Is that so?
Which room was yours?
Upstairs.
I have a theory about family. What do most people think of when they think of family? Blood relatives, right? But what about the spouse? The spouse isn't a blood relative, yet typically he or she is considered to be the most important member of a family. This is the basis of my theory. Does a family member have to be a blood relative? I don't think so. A family member can be anyone. So theoretically, a person can pick and choose who one's family is.
Interesting theory.
Oh, here I am rambling on and on. I've got to be getting ready soon. Believe it or not, I've got a date this morning.
A date? This early?
Well, it's our first date, and I wanted the young lady to feel as safe and secure as possible.
Oh, what's the lucky girl's name?
Melissa. Isn't it beautiful?
Sure.
You know, we seem to have a lot in common, but more importantly, we seem to share the same morals and values that are so important when two people are thinking of starting a family together. And I don't want to be getting ahead of myself here, but she might be the one.
How fortunate for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here I am going on and on about my hopes and dreams, and here you are just trying to get some closure over the strained relationship you had with your father.
It's okay.
Did your troubles with your father start in this house?
In this room, to be exact. This room was my prison.
Well, it's not anymore.
No, it's not.
You've taken the first step. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I never even asked you your name.
No, you didn't.
I think it's admirable, heartwarming really, that you care enough to come back here on the day of your father's funeral and try to make amends. And to come back here to the house where I'm sure you spent most of your time together and you lived with each other. I mean, that's love. That's what that is. Good old-fashioned love. Are you laughing? What?
Love. Respect. Amends. I don't think you understand.
Alex.
I hate my father. With a passion. The only reason I came to town today was so after that son of a bitch was in the ground, I could spit on his grave.
Now you can't mean that.
Oh, yes, I do.
No, you can't be talking about your father in that manner. Father and son's love is vital. I mean, he's your father. He's your family.
Yes. Yes, he is. I'll give you that. He's my family whether I like it or not because he's my own flesh and blood. You see, unlike your bullshit theory, that's the only kind of real family there is. Flesh and blood. That's it.
No. You're wrong. What about a spouse? A wife? I mean, a wife isn't true flesh and blood, but she's just as much a family member as anyone else.
A wife? Let me tell you what a wife is. Let me tell you about that for a second. A wife is nothing more than an object that you breed with to produce your own true flesh and blood.
No. You're wrong, sir. And you're wrong to speak about your father that way.
Okay.
I mean, I don't care what happened between the two of you, but you cannot speak about your father in that way in my house. How dare you, sir? How dare you?
We will return to Maniac on the Loose after this message. And now back to Maniac on the Loose.
Izzy!
Shit!
Well, you sure are wound up tight. I thought you weren't here.
I'm not here. At least I'm trying not to be here. What are you doing here? I thought you quit smoking.
I did, and then my husband left me.
It left you.
Yeah, 2 days ago. He called me and he said for me to have dinner on the table when he got home where I could find myself a new husband. I told him to shove it, and I haven't seen him since.
That's rather extreme. Did you by any chance listen to the voicemail I sent you concerning the patient in room 4113, John Bromley?
That he's to be kept in total isolation until you say otherwise. Yes, I got it.
He's to have contact with no one else. I don't want anyone going near that room. Do you understand me? Can you make sure of that?
Absolutely.
I mean, now, no one can go near the room. He is very dangerous.
I got it, no problem.
Good. Why is it that I always leave Dr. Clark in charge when I go away instead of you? I mean, you follow orders so much better than he does.
I have no idea, Dr. Grin.
Yes, well, between you and me, Dr. Clark is going to be spending a lot more time at the Dawson Springs facility, which means you'll have many more opportunities to start running the show here.
Oh, that'd be terrific, Dr. Grimm. Franklin, do you need me to do anything else?
No, Kay. Have you seen the head of security?
You mean Ski Mask?
Yes, Ski Mask.
Well, isn't he on vacation?
Yes, but have you seen him, though?
No, and personally, I wouldn't care if he went on a permanent vacation.
Well, enjoy your cigarette.
All nurses to the nurses station. All nurses to the nurses station.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Dr. Grimm.
Perhaps I'm hallucinating, but did I just see you touch that woman on the buttocks inappropriately?
We used to date. Long time ago.
You mark my words. One more sexual harassment suit against you and you're out on your buttocks. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir. It'll never happen again.
Good.
Listen, while I've got you here.
What?
I have to discuss a patient with you.
Oh, for crying out loud, would you fix your tie?
And there go the lights again. Maybe you ought to have maintenance look into that.
What would we do without you?
Yeah. I just want to ask you something. It's about the patient in 4102.
Bradley Keith?
Yes. Yeah, that's really impressive. How about that?
Yes, Doctor, continue.
Yes, well, anyway, Dr. Graham, for some reason he keeps going on and on about Marty Feldman. It's Marty Feldman this, Marty Feldman that. I just can't seem to get his mind off of Marty Feldman. You know Marty Feldman? The actor?
Yes, I know who Marty Feldman, the actor, is.
I just thought maybe you hadn't seen Young Frankenstein and...
Yes, I've seen Young Frankenstein, and I've seen the Marty Feldman Show, and I've seen Silent Movie and Yellowbeard and In God We Trust, and I've even seen The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes' smarter brother.
Well, I'm sorry.
Have you read the patient summary? If you had, you wouldn't be wasting my time and yours with all these questions. The patient is suffering from an acute case of dissociative fugue. He thinks he's Gene Wilder. Today he's fixated on Marty Feldman. Tomorrow it will be Madeline Kahn. The day after that it'll be Richard Pryor. He'll even be fixated on Mel Brooks.
Gene Wilder? Really?
Yes. Gene Wilder, the actor.
Yes, I know who Gene Wilder is.
Oh, thank God. I was beginning to think that you hadn't seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
I have seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Not the remake.
No. Gene Wilder, Jack Albertson.
Good.
Yeah.
Perhaps you should think of giving up psychiatric medicine and become a film critic.
Hospital officials have yet to confirm the escape of one of their mental patients who was described by our anonymous source as extremely dangerous. We've been trying all morning to get confirmation. Dr. Franklin Grimm, head of the hospital for the past decade, will not take our call.
How long
His secretary claims Dr. Grimm is
I don't
not
know.
at the hospital.
I think...
How long has this been out? Since this morning.
Been spotted in the parking lot.
Surely
At this point,
you've known
we
something
can
about
tell
the
you that
reports. You've
patient
been on the
is
radio. Get the hell out of here!
2 days ago and is described as extremely dangerous. The current Madisonville Psychiatric Hospital patient uniforms are green stripes with the letters NPH, and the patient's number penciled over the left breast. If you have seen anybody in the past 2 days fitting that description, please contact your local authorities.
You know, I was thinking, you and I have a lot in common. Maybe we could, get to know each other a little better now that my husband's out of the picture. I mean, it makes perfect sense when you think about it. You're alone most of the time, and I'm alone now, and we're both going through difficult things. So maybe we could get together and blow off some steam or something.
Are you kidding? You don't tell me anything.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What do you think about that, Frank?
Not now.
I'd like to meet my wife, Kate.
That's quite a doll collection she has.
If I hadn't gotten pregnant, would you still be in love with me?
You didn't just date her. You dated her for years. And you were engaged to her.
I can't talk. She's suspicious.
And now, we return to Maniac on the Loose.
Well, just look at this happy little couple. Don't you think he's a little old for you?
I'm not that old.
Shut up! I asked you a question! When I ask you a question, I expect an answer. Now, don't you think he's a little old for you?
No, he's not too old.
Oh, really? Sure looks a lot older than you.
I'm not that old.
Shut up! You shut up! You don't say anything unless I tell you to. You keep that trap shut unless I ask you something directly.
Just calm down.
What the hell did I just say to you?
Leave him alone!
All right. You're not going to listen to me? Let me explain it to you in terms you'll understand.
Oh, God, no.
No! Leave him alone!
No!
Leave him
I thought you left for the day.
Apparently so. Is this what you do when I'm not here? We'll talk about it later. What the hell's
Dr. Grimm's office? Yes, he is. Actually, no, he's not. When do I expect him? What? Dr. Grimm's office?
Are you deliberately trying to give me a heart attack?
They've been calling all day.
Well, I want to know who leaked this to the press.
Don't look at me.
Who should I be looking at? There's just three of us who knew about this. You, me, and Ski Mask. Now, I didn't tell anybody, and I can assure you Ski Mask didn't. I mean, it doesn't take Sherlock Holmes to make that brilliant deduction.
I didn't say anything.
Why? Why have you done this? You are well paid. I trusted you. Why did you stab me in the back?
Shout at me. I didn't say anything to anyone. Quite frankly, if you'd have kept your voice down when you were talking to Ski Mask, I wouldn't know anything about it, which is exactly the way I would prefer it.
Okay. I'm sorry. I've just had a very bad day, week.
If you didn't leak it, and I didn't leak it, do you think it was...
No, Ski Mask wouldn't have leaked it. He enjoys this kind of thing way too much.
Who then?
I don't know. It wasn't me. Why don't you take the rest of the day off?
Are you sure?
Oh.
Is Is there anything I can do to help?
No, if you're not here, then there's no one to answer the phone, okay?
Oh,
So you
okay, Dr. Graham.
Go on in and go on home. And thank you so much.
Now I want you to see everything.
What are you gonna? What are you gonna?
You get my point now? She's a nice piece of meat, ain't she? I bet you were hoping to get a nice piece of ass today, weren't you?
No, my intentions are pure.
What did I just get done saying to you?
You asked me a question.
It was rhetorical. Now shut up. I bet you would have put out for him, wouldn't you? I bet you're a little slut, aren't you? Are you pure?
Please don't hurt me.
Answer me. Are you pure?
What?
Are you pure?
What?
Son of a bitch! Damn it! You better stop answering my questions with questions. I'm gonna ask you one more time. Are you pure?
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah. It's a simple question. It's a simple question that requires a simple answer. I'm gonna ask you one more time. You better give me a yes or no, or I am gonna hack your head clean off. Sexually, are you pure?
No!
No! Well, there's a shock. Here, look at that little slut box. I bet you like it, don't you? I bet you like it hard. Do you want to die? Do you? Because I want to kill you. I want to kill you so bad. Come on, just give me a reason. Give me no choice. Now tell me you didn't like that. See, you loved it, you filthy little whore! I bet a lot of different guys have been inside here, haven't they? Yeah. Yeah, how easy is it to become a member of this club, huh? Come on, how many? How many different guys have been inside here? Come on, tell me. How many? How many different guys have been inside here?
Please, just let me go!
Come on, tell me, how many? Answer me, how many? How many?
Okay, 3!
What? 3? Is that what you said, 3?
Yes, 3, I swear.
I was talking about in your entire life, not just last night.
3, I promise. I was married twice. Had a boyfriend I was engaged to between them, I swear.
That is the biggest crock of shit I've ever heard in my life. 3. You believe this bullshit, 3?
I believe everything this young lady's saying.
Yeah, you would, idiot.
Please, we won't say anything, we swear.
Shut up, tramp. Yeah, that's what you are, isn't it? A tramp. Yeah, I bet you have a little tramp stamp, don't you?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't you? Answer me, do you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, a tramp stamp. The stamp of a tramp.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on! It's a tattoo that skanky little whores put right above their ass so the world can see what a dirty little tramp they are. A tramp stamp. Yeah. You have one, don't you? Don't you?
Please, no.
All right, well, let's just find out. I knew it! You filthy little lion whore!
I'm not lying,
3! 3 my ass!
I'm not lying, I swear.
Yeah.
Leave her alone. She said she wasn't lying.
Please, please.
Well. Listen to Prince Charming here coming to the rescue. Man, you must need to get laid real bad if you are risking your life to impress this little skank.
I'm not trying to impress anyone. Enough is enough.
Please.
Just leave her alone, you hear me?
What did you say to me?
I said leave her alone.
You want to suffer?
Look, she didn't do anything to you. She just came here to go on a date with me. Just leave her alone. She doesn't deserve this.
Okay, Mr. Tough Guy. You want to defy me, go right ahead. But you just cost this little floozy a finger.
No, stop. No.
Please, no.
No, stop. I won't say anything more, I promise.
Please, no. Please.
No, I mean it. I won't say anything more, I promise. Don't. No, please don't. No, listen.
Let us go.
Oh, no. Don't. Please. No. You sick bastard!
You want her to lose another one?
No!
Shut up!
Okay!
It's the dreams. I mean, you're not supposed to hurt people that you love. I want the nightmares to stop.
Wake up!
What do you want from me?
Wake up!
I don't want you in my head anymore.
Wake up!
She looks good.
What?
I want some of that.
No.
And what I want, I get.
Please.
Don't! No! Please stop! Don't!
No, please let us go.
Just leave her alone! Let us go! Stop it!
I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hello?
Lose something?
What the hell are you doing in my office?
I'm waiting for you. You know, I like this office. I always have. It suits me, don't you think?
You're supposed to be in Dawson Springs.
Such a lovely family you had. Such a lovely wife. I hear she remarried.
I heard the same thing.
Was it worth it, Franklin? Choosing this job over your wife and daughter?
What do you want, Gordon?
An escaped mental patient. It sounds so sinister. And the reports all over the news. You must be at wit's end.
No, I'm fine.
Well, look at the bright side.
The bright side?
They don't know who the escaped mental patient is. Apparently nobody does. We're all going to find out sooner or later, you know. My money's on sooner.
Thank you so much for your concern, Dr. Clark. But I have everything under control.
Oh, do you now?
Yes, I do.
It doesn't seem like it. The escape took place, how long ago? 2 days? And you still haven't made a formal announcement. What are you waiting on, Dr. Grimm? What's the delay? Wait. I get it. You sent that psychopath ski mask out to catch him, didn't you? You want to cover this whole thing up. You expect Ski Mask to apprehend him and bring him back, and then you can say that the entire thing was a huge misunderstanding. Has Ski Mask caught him yet? Apparently not. It's been 2 days. Not working out quite the way you planned, is it, Dr. Grimm? Well, you send a psychopath to catch a psychopath. What do you expect to happen?
Ski Mask will do his job.
So it is true.
Oh, nothing is true. I didn't say that.
You expect Ski Mask to pull off this assignment?
Expect anything. I'm through with
He
you.
is as crazy as any patient that we have housed in this facility.
He's the best head of security I have ever known. By far. By far!
He is deranged. The man wears a ski mask, for God's sake. No one's ever seen him without it on, except for you. Hell, I don't even know his real name.
Do you want to know his real name, Gordon? Is that it? Do you want to know his name? If you want to know his name, why don't you just go right up to him and rip that mask off his face and look in his psychopathic eyes and demand to know his name? Why don't you do that? Because you're afraid of him, that's why. He hides his identity to protect himself from patients who might hold a grudge.
And why would patients hold a grudge? It wouldn't be because of the abuse that he puts them through, would it? Do you know how many patients have filed complaints with me against his brutality?
I'm through talking about Ski Mask. I'm through talking about everything altogether. Now, for the last time, get out of my office.
But you haven't given me a chance to answer your question.
What question?
Earlier, you asked me what I wanted.
Okay.
I want your resignation.
Who the hell are you to ask me for my resignation? That's it. We're done.
We haven't finished our discussion.
Yes, we have. I don't need a shark circling me in my own building when I have plenty of them outside. Gordon, you're fired.
Oh, you think the sharks are circling now? Imagine the feeding frenzy when they find out that the escaped mental patient is none other than the infamous serial killer John Bromley.
How do you know it's John Bromley?
Because if word got out that John Bromley escaped while you were in charge, it would likely cost you
I
your
never
job.
told you the identity of the escaped patient.
It's been 2 days, Dr. Grimm. I think it's a safe bet that Bromley is probably killed already. In fact, I would say it's a sure thing.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. It was you. You let him out. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it had to be an inside job. Ski Mask would never have allowed something like this to happen.
Well, fortunately, Ski Mask can't be here 24 hours a day. You know, it's kind of funny how quiet things are around here before the first shift arrives.
You are deliberately trying to ruin me.
Yes, I am.
I brought you up in the ranks. You are in the position you're in because of me. You're a shoo-in to take over when I retire.
And when will that be, Dr. Grimm? 5 years, 10 years, 20, ever? I am not going to spend the rest of my life waiting for you to retire. It's time for a change, Dr. Grimm. It's my time.
Gordon, I think we should work something out here. I'll give you anything you want.
I want your job.
Gordon, anything but that.
Sorry, Dr. Grimm. You resign immediately on your terms, or I'll let them in on who it is that's running around out there, and I'll tell them about your desire to cover the whole thing up. And then I'll stand back and watch them lynch you.
I will tell them that you were behind the whole thing.
Prove it.
This job means everything to me.
Grimm! Stop! Stop, Grimm!
In life, there are many different paths to choose from. Some choose a common path. Some choose a path less traveled. And some choose a path unknown.
Do you believe in vampires?
We now return to Maniac on the Loose. Now where were we? Oh shit! Oh, son of a bitch. She must have gone into shock and died. She's still warm though. What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Is there somebody else in this house?
No!
I'm gonna go look. If I find somebody else in this house, I'm gonna gut them like a fish! And then I'm gonna come back here, and I'm gonna decorate this room with your intestines.
What the hell?
Can't you do anything right? You darn wrong. Honest to Pete. Listen here. You just bite your tongue and listen to me. I'll be home when I'm home. Come on. I'm the head of this family.
John, I'm head of this family.
I'm giving the orders here.
I'm giving the orders here.
You better have dinner on the table when I walk through that door, or you can find yourself a new husband.
Damn it. Shit.
Hello?
Hi.
What can I do for you?
How long have you lived here, sir?
About 10 years.
10 years. That's a long time to live in one place. You agree?
Not really. The house I had before this was my home for 20 years.
And what caused you to move from there?
A job?
Do you live here with your family?
No, I'm divorced. Excuse me, I don't mean to be rude, but are you conducting an interview here?
I don't believe in divorce myself.
I sure wish my ex-wife's attorney felt that way.
Oh, once you're married, there's no way out. Except death, of course. God forbid. Family. That's what it's all about.
Let me try this one more time. Who are you and what exactly do you want?
You'll have to forgive me. I used to live here when I was younger. It's my home. It will always be my home. I must say, I do admire the decor. I expect the inside's just as nice.
I'd like to think so.
Did you decorate it yourself?
Oh, no. My ex-wife did all of this before she left. I decided to keep it, though. The women really love it. In fact, I've come to think of this as my own private beaver trap. So, you used to live here?
Yes, when I was younger.
I'm a bit of a historian. I've kept records on all the families that have lived here before.
Ah.
The Bromleys used to live here.
The Bromleys?
You know, John Bromley?
The name sounds familiar.
John Bromley, the serial killer. He used to live here with his parents and 3 siblings. About 2 weeks after they moved out, he chopped them up to bits. Apparently he wasn't too thrilled with his father's decision to relocate the family. And after he eluded the authorities, evidently he got married, if you can believe that.
John! What are you doing? John!
Even wound up having a daughter.
No, what are you doing? No!
He was a textbook husband and father until he decided to chop them up to pieces too. Apparently they weren't the perfect family that he was hoping for.
Past never did interest me much. I'm more of a future man. You can't live in the past, you know.
Oh, I don't live in the past. I just find it interesting.
I don't. It's all about the future. And right now.
Other than myself and the Bromleys, there have been only 3 other families that have lived here, and judging by your age, I can't tell that you fit the description of any of them.
Is that so?
What's your last name?
Bromley.
Oh, that's a good one. So, Bromley, are you related to John?
I'm pausing because I'm not quite sure how to answer that question.
Why's that?
Get away from me!
I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
No. I'm loose.
Oh.
Are you okay? Can you move?
You're loose, quick and timing.
You know, I've really enjoyed getting to know you today, Melissa. Do you feel the same?
Alex, hurry! He's gonna come back soon. on!
I felt an immediate connection. I feel as if we have the same morals and values. I think together we can create the perfect family.
Alex!
Do you want that? Do you want that too? Do you want the perfect family?
Alex, come on, let's go!
We can do it. We can do it. We can do it together as man and wife.
I don't know what you're talking about. Come on!
Will you marry me, Melissa?
Alex, come on, let's go!
Will you marry me? Will you?
No, come on! I don't know what you're talking about!
This is your last chance, Melissa. I can't let anyone else have you.
Please, come on and tie me!
I'm sorry it has to be this way, Melissa. It could have been perfect.
We will return to Maniac on the Loose after these messages.
Yeah.
Dr. Grimm. Franklin, I know you're in there. I heard your voice just a second ago.
Shit. Just a minute, I'll be there.
Franklin, open the door. Franklin, what are you doing in there? Franklin, let me in, and we can comfort each other. Franklin, open the door. Franklin?
Hello, Kate. How are you?
Franklin, what's going on? You're acting strange.
Nothing's going on. Everything's fine.
Do you have a girl in there?
No.
It's that bimbo from accounting, isn't
What?
it? That bleached blonde from accounting.
Who?
Oh, Miss Silicon Valley. I've seen you checking out her fake boobs.
No one's in there, Kate, except me. I'll tell you what. Let's go somewhere. Let's go get some coffee, okay?
Franklin, where's your tie?
I'm not wearing it. Come on, let's go.
Franklin, you're acting strange.
No, come here, Kate! No! It's Dr. Clark.
Well, is he dead?
He fell. He fell and hit his head. I did everything I could, but, well, he didn't
don't see any signs of head trauma.
Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Ski mask.
Hello?
Ski mask. Oh, thank God I finally got a hold of you.
What do you want? I'm busy.
Did you find Bromley?
Yeah.
You did? Is he there? What happened?
Will you settle down?
Is he secured?
Yes.
Finally, something is right today. Did you have any problems?
Piece of cake.
Where did you find him?
He came back to his old house.
You're kidding. You were right.
Of course I was right. I know him. I've been guarding this maniac for over 2 years. I know what makes him tick.
Well, how did you get into the house?
He invited me.
Well, how did you manage that?
Haven't you been listening? I know him. I know his tendencies. All I had to do was talk about family, so I made up some bullshit about having a strained relationship with my father, and that was that.
He actually went back to the house. Amazing. I thought he was smarter than that.
Smart has nothing to do with it. He's obsessed with things being perfect. See, to him, this is the perfect house. There was no way he could keep from coming back. He wants to live in the perfect house with the perfect family. That's what drives his insanity. It overcomes his intelligence.
Did you kill him?
Not yet. I think it'll be best if we just sedate him, bring him back to the hospital, and I'll hang him in his room and make it look like suicide. Then you could come up with some creative bullshit as to why you didn't tell the cops. I'm sure you'll think of something plausible.
I know just how to handle it.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna have an innocent bystander casualty.
What? Who?
Just some slut. She saw me. I can't let her live. It's nothing for you to worry about.
I see. On a related note, I have a problem here that will need your help.
What?
Well,
Spit it out, man!
I have a couple of casualties here myself.
What do you mean?
You know Dr. Clark and Dr. Lewis?
Yeah.
Well, they're kind of, well, in a word, they're dead.
What? What happened?
They knew too much. They saw too much. They just...
Are you trying to tell me that you killed them?
Well, I'd rather not put it in those terms, but that they just had too much information.
Settle down. I'll take care of it. All we have...
Are you there? Ski mask. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Listen, get over here as soon as you can and help me with these guys first, and then we'll clean up your mess.
Over there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I gotta go.
And now back to Maniac on the Loose.
Holy shit. Ski mask. Ski mask. Ski mask. Don't you move.
Welcome to my home, Dr. Grimm. Isn't it perfect? The perfect home. Now all I need is the perfect family and I'll be complete.
Listen, I'm in control now, so I think it might be a good idea if you just shut up!
That's no way to talk to the head of the household, Dr. Grimm.
You killed Ski Mask!
Ski Mask?
Yes! I just saw his body laying in the other room!
So, that was Ski Mask I carved up earlier. But what would Ski Mask be doing out here? Ah, I see what you did. It wasn't nice of you to send Ski Mask after me, Dr. Grimm.
Don't. Drop the knife. Listen, John. John, you drop that knife right now or I will shoot you!
Have it your way, Dr. Grimm.
Good boy. Now, hand me that extension cord. Be careful. Ah! Slow. Move slow. Now turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Turn around. Turn around! Get on your stomach and put your hands behind your back. John, I'm going to tie your hands behind your back. If you move one muscle, I'm going to put this gun to the back of your head and I'm going to blow your brains out. I'm going to blow your brains out all over this hardwood floor. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good boy. You can get up now. I'm your doctor, John. You can't outsmart me. No one will even know you escaped. You're mine, John. You're mine. It's like I always say. If you want something done right, you have to do it yourself.
Is that a working fireplace?
Yeah, other than the fact that it doesn't have a damper.
A damper?
It's the thing that you open when you're burning a fire so the smoke goes out the chimney. And you close it when you're not burning so you don't lose any heat. It also keeps animals out. Birds and such.
Well, I guess I don't know much about fireplaces. They're pretty, though.
So how's that water?
Good. How's yours?
Well, well, well. There she is. I've been waiting for you.
Ryan, I told you never to come here.
I'll come here whenever I damn well please. By the way, you forgot to log off your little computer dating site. I seen all the messages. Planning a date, are you?
It's none of your business.
None of my business? I'm your husband.
Bullshit! That divorce will be final in a week.
And until that time, I'm still your husband.
We're just waiting on the paperwork. This marriage is over.
Don't say that. Don't say it.
Get out of my house!
This is my house.
I own this house before I ever met you. It's mine.
And until the divorce is final, it's still my house too. Now you got a problem with that. You just go call the police. And I'll tell them all about your little medicine bag. Yeah, that's right. We don't want to open up that can of worms, do we, sweetheart? Now come on, baby. Give me one more chance. I don't want things to end like this.
It's too late.
Why? Why does it have to be too late? Why can't things be like they used to be? You remember what things were like? You'd get a date with a fella and I'd wait outside and you'd give him that little special drink of yours. And you'd let me in and we'd stand together and watch him die. Oh, baby, that was beautiful. We were so good together. You remember?
That all changed the day you hit me. I won't stand for that. It's over.
It ain't over. Now you give me one more chance. One more chance. I won't hit you no more.
Friday night.
What?
The date. It's Friday night. When he takes me back home to his house, I'll let you in. And you can watch. Just like old times.
That's my baby. That's my baby doll.
Ryan, I lied to you. My date was for this morning. By the time you read this, the date will be over, and I will have watched my date's death by myself. I will have savored every moment, not just of watching the man die, but reveling in the fact that you are not there to watch with me. It excites me to know how furious you will be as you read this, and I do not fear your wrath, as you will never find me after this. I've worked out all the details. However, I left you a little surprise, because see, I'm not as cold-hearted as you are. Below are directions to my date's house. I'll leave the door unlocked. Think of it as my going away present to you. Asshole. Sincerely, Melissa.
Hi, I am Steve Hudgens.
And I'm PJ Woodside.
And we are Big Biting Pig Productions. Thank you so much for watching our movie Maniac on the Loose here on YouTube.
Maniac on the Loose was actually our first movie, and we released it back in 2008.
And we have made 9 movies since then, and most of them are available to watch for free on Amazon Prime.
Right, or you can go to our website and find them at bigbitingpigproductions.com.
And if you're enjoying Maniac on the Loose, we hope that you'll press the share button. Let your friends and family know about it. We're a small production company. Word of mouth is a big deal, so please share it around.
And now, back to the ending of
Maniac on the Loose.
What the hell?
Oh, thank God you're here. Quick, untie me.
What the hell happened here?
This crazy guy just burst in and started killing people.
Melissa?
Do you know her?
She's my wife.
Your wife? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't want to seem insensitive, but would you mind untying me?
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure.
I was talking to her earlier. She didn't say anything about being married.
Yeah, well, we're getting ready to go through a divorce.
I don't believe in divorce myself. Once you're married, you're married. Until death do you part.
Well, what the hell happened here?
This lunatic came in here and started killing people. He was going to kill me too, and then he took a drink out of that glass and died.
What glass?
Right there.
That's my girl. Didn't turn out quite like you planned, though, did it, darling?
Look, I'm really, really sorry about your wife, mister. Nothing's worse than losing a spouse. That's the main ingredient to a perfect family.
Well, she had it coming. Yep. Till death do us part, bitch.
Thank you, everyone, for being present during the happiest day of my life. For it is the day that I finally realized my lifelong dream. And I couldn't have done it without all of you. The perfect family.